Hi guys, just a quick reaction to yesterday's game, Scotland against Ireland. I'm sorry if I look a bit rough. I had quite a lot to drink yesterday and I'm a wee bit hungover. But anyway, let's do this and talk about the match. First of all, well done to Ireland. It wasn't a great game. Well, not a great second half. The first half was pretty good, but the second half not so good in terms of standard of rugby, I think. Um, but Ireland probably just about deserved to win. Scotland, the architects of our own downfall, unfortunately. I'm not. I mean, I think Romain Poit, the referee, had a terrible game, but I'm not going to blame him for why we lost. I'll get into him a bit later on, but I'll first talk about the games. The three tries Ireland scored, totally avoidable, which is really frustrating from Scotland's point of view. It's the first one, like I said, the first one, Stockdale kicked through. Tommy Seymour was under pressure, panicked, and shouldn't have passed it back to Maitland under that pressure. Even if he'd given away the penalty for being isolated in contact, he should have just taken it into contact. And yeah, he should have just taken it into contact into ground instead of passed it back as he did. And Sean Maitland obviously couldn't, take the pass as it was too hasty. And then Conor Murray got the ball and went over and scored the try. So yeah, that was dumb. And the second try again, completely avoidable. Blair Kinghorn, who'd come on for Stuart Hogg at fullback, I think forgot he was playing fullback and thought he was back on the left wing. So he'd gone over to the left wing, which allowed Stockdale just to go through a gaping hole, no fullback at home, and score an easy try. So again, I think just Kinghorn forgetting that he was meant to be playing fullback, but that he had gone to the left wing instead. So yeah, that was very frustrating. And it's not like you're a professional rugby player, Blair Kinghorn. You're supposed to know your positions when you go on. But anyway, yeah, that was, as I said, that was disappointing. And then the third try. A simple missed tackle from both Alan Dell and Rob Harley on Joey Carbery allowed Carbery to burst through, pass it over to Keith Earls on the wing, and Keith Earls went over to score. Again, simple tackle, like basic stuff. Two men on a fly half, two forwards on a fly half, in that they should be nailing him, and they absolutely failed at that, and he got through too easily, and that was really just disappointing. Again, three tries, very avoidable, basic mistakes. We made too many basic mistakes, and that is the worst bit for me. If Ireland had really worked hard for those tries, I'd have said, yeah, like, too good, well done, but I didn't feel like they had to, so yeah, disappointing. Scotland obviously got a good try. Finn Russell read a great intercept. I think because we'd obviously taken a leaf out of England's book in terms of how to defend against Ireland in that instance, and Finn Russell intercepted, ran up the pitch, got tackled, offloaded to Sam Johnson, who went over for his first international try. So yeah, on the whole, like I said, too many mistakes from Scotland. Ireland were better when it mattered. They defended really well, to be fair to them, Ireland. Apart from that intercept try, we got close a couple of times, but we were too hasty in possession, and we kept throwing it. I thought we tried to spread the ball a bit too much when we should have kept it tight in the forwards and try and get over the gain line more and give the back line a better platform. But again, I think we're still too guilty of trying to spread it wide too early and being a bit reckless. But that's something we have to work on, make sure we're getting that right, make sure we've got a solid foundation up front before we spread it out to the backs. So yeah, and obviously the second half we made far too many mistakes, and some of them I thought Romain Poit was a wee bit picky. Others, not excusable. Forward passes, not simple knock-ons, all that. So that was disappointing. And with regards to Romain Poit's performance, absolutely terrible. So much he missed for both sides. I won't just say he was completely lenient to Ireland and against us. I thought he was a bit, but I think he also missed stuff for us. Like in the first half, there was times when we were going over the top in the breakdown, and Johnny Gray was going in from the side in a couple of breakdowns as well and wasn't picked up. But then he started picking that more in the second half, and it seemed to be just because the Ireland players were calling for it when, like so Sean O'Brien or Conor Murray were calling for penalties. He just seemed to give them instead of actually looking at what happened and ignoring them. So I was disappointed by that, but again, for the tries themselves we conceded, for the points we conceded, I'm not going to blame Poit for that. That's our own doing, and we have to look at ourselves. With regards to the crowd, I have to say I'm very disappointed in our supporters for booing the kickers. It's not football, guys. So that's That's not on. I don't mind a wee bit of booing if a decision you don't like go away, just a wee bit, but booing the kickers, even when it comes up on the screen, please respect the kickers. Just do it, yeah. Respect the kickers. It's not football, and that was one thing that really disappointed me about our supporters yesterday. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Going forward, we need to make some changes. We need to, hopefully we'll get Hamish Watson back for the France game because he's a key player for us, and we need to make sure we're getting better and that we're finishing the champion. We're not letting this championship peter out, and that we actually get a couple more wins at least. So yeah, France next. We need to be focused, and I think I'm going to do a preview video of that in a couple of weeks, and also got more podcasts with Brandon coming up as well. Okay, that's all I've got to say, guys. Catch you later, and take care.